Вот это и
Ням-ням-ням-ням-ням. Фондо. Папьер. Чё? Чё хочешь? Не знаю, наоборот. Надо. Ну да. Ну да, да. Это нет, я не буду. Достал это просто. Я не буду этим заниматься. Это вот это он имел в виду, да. Наоборот, так надо, да. Наоборот. Да, ну наоборот, не надо. Наоборот, не надо, понимаешь. Наоборот, да надо.
Don't screw this up.
You talking to yourself again? Bring it home.
Let's do this.
Take my back.
Let's do this. Don't stop now.
You ain't gonna get away. Don't stop till it's
Got
done.
this. Keep it together.
About damn time.
Вот это он имел и был сам, да. Ну да. Наоборот, да, 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 да. Ну ладно. Наоборот, да, да. Да, да, ну он про это говорит, да, наоборот.
Alright. Let's resume. Let us resume. We just finished up Cosmo Canyon. And, gonna be going to Nibelheim. I stopped here last time because I figured that it was possible that, you know, something interesting could happen in Nibelheim. Whether it be in the Mount Nebel area or, like, you know, the Shenner Mansion or whatnot. It's all burnt down, right? Yep. So yeah, vanilla dialogue still. Okay, I'm just waiting for the next story sequence to come out of nowhere. Alright. I'm just gonna look for items in the houses and whatnot.
Наоборот, ну да, наоборот, да. Ну и чё? Нет, если бы я этим занимался, наверное, как бы всерьез.
So, dear friend, honestly, the entire game is different.
То есть понимаю.
Like,
Меня просто в какой-то момент это уже взбесило, надоело просто, да, наоборот, я понял, что... Да. Потому что только, да, и все время разочарование, понимаешь? То есть понимает он тебя просто. Нет, что ли? Ну ладно. Да, наоборот, нет. Ну, наоборот, значит, да. Ну, да. Ну, да.
If you want a link to the thread that kind of goes up to changes, you can type exclamation point NT.
Музыка ограничена, игра, понимаете.
You're lying.
Oh,
want to say never mind. Got some Centra. Alright. Is there anything that I could buy? But yeah, just gonna do that. That. Yeah. There's a nice little
Ну,
restock.
это понятно, что музыка важна, это компонент просто. Рок, Doom.
Let's see. This guy's an item, right? Yeah, a holy torch, okay. Ooh, Platinum Fist, okay. Okay, I'm gonna play the piano in disc 3. Yeah. Let us see. Wait. There's Platinum Fist and Platinum Knuckle. Okay. It's a Platinum Fist, but it gives me the Platinum Knuckle. Okay. Interesting. This is pretty cool. We can give her some strength modifying materia. Yeah. So you'll give her a restore, and then you know what? I don't think having an exit materia is a bad idea, honestly.
У меня столько не было всего добра. Ну не в это время точно. Не в начале игры. Это еще первый диск, по-моему, даже.
Yeah. So you'll give her a restore, and then you know what? I don't think having an exit materia is a bad idea, honestly. Oh! Okay, that's new. Alright. Let's hit it with a save.
А, так это просто переработка же, это, да. А, ну да. Это просто как бы подделка ни о чем, просто, да. Ну да.
Just want to check
Ну,
out
как
these
бы,
guys
да,
first.
перебито.
He's inside the mansion. Alright, well. Hello. Want something, talk to the captain. Stay out
Ну,
of the
наверное,
way.
нет, просто. Ну, фанаты просто доделывают игры. Вот им через 30 лет им показалось, что игра достаточно хороша, они ее взяли и доделали. Под новые стандарты какие-нибудь подпилили. Сложность убрали. Сделали, да, типа, ну да, казуалили, например, или наоборот что-нибудь там, да. Кстати, это тоже это хороший вариант, чтобы она реиграбельная была. Понимаете, просто, да. Ну да, у тебя просто, да, да. Да, у тебя просто о себе так думает.
There's a dangerous fugitive inside. Who are we? We're tourists.
Интересно.
Why not visit Rocket Town? Alright, we're Avalanche. Or wait. Yeah, we're Avalanche. Oh, well, I guess that means... Alright. Alright, let's go. Aerith has no materia. Why? Oh, because Red has it. Oh, okay. Alright, this is fine. Is it fine? Is it really fine, though? I think it's gonna be fine.
Ну, пошаговая такая стежка.
Alright, so they can't be confused.
Почти полностью.
Let's go for the
Ну, не
side guys
совсем как бы.
first. No. I should have sorted my items again.
Ну да, у него,
Limit filled. You don't like to see it here. Alright, at least that person can't be poisoned. That's something we can do. Oh, well. At least it makes them waste a turn. Oh, we can deadly waste everyone. Okay. But they do have wall. I believe... Oh no, red 13 had the D-barrier. Yeah, okay. Well... Okay. Oh. Wait. Why did you attack your friend? Oh, Aerith is dual. Alright, so Aerith is losing health. Antidote heals dual, right? Yeah, okay.
надоело же.
Oh no, I want you to hold time. Alright, let's make them waste the turn again. Yeah, they're gonna hate stuff. But we can make them waste the turn. Alright. Let's start. Yeah, we definitely gotta get some materia on there. Alright, this is fine.
Ну, это так просто прикол. Я ее вообще не знаю, эту игру. Смешно даже звучит вообще просто, да, не говори. Ну просто из прошлого поколения, наверное. Из прошлого. Менее инфантильнее, чем надо быть, чем сейчас. Чем современность нам позволит. А что такое? Это что она здесь делает вообще? Вот именно, я тоже так считаю. Просто да, он тебя понял уже. Да. Может сказать, что не наросло еще там, в этом одна мелочь там.
Hello, I'm Penelope.
Может быть так, да, понимаю. Ну, то есть ты мелочь, получается, да? Ну, что теперь? Ну, ничего не... А может, действительно тупо не надо.
Roscoe. I'm a pianist and I'm a professor of piano and piano pedagogy at Trinity Laban Conservatoire of Music and Dance in London. I'm also the author of a book called The Complete of Piano and Piano Pedagogy at Trinity Laban Conservatoire of Music and Dance in London. I'm also the author of a book called The Complete Pianist, From Healthy Technique to Natural Artistry. And I'm also a specialist in pianists' injuries and in injury prevention. The course covers so many different aspects of piano teaching, from very general things like how we warm up and how we sit and hand position and so on, through to different types of finger touch, different ways of playing chords, and then all the different movements that we do on the piano, for instance, leaps and rotation, different sound quality and dynamics, pedaling, and much more. When you first introduce chords to a beginner, I find it's much better to introduce just an open fifth, using the thumb and fifth finger, rather than try and play a three-note triad. And the reason for that is because the thumb and the fifth finger are much more anatomically independent of each other and of the fingers. So students usually find it's much easier to coordinate those two fingers together. A beginner may well find it's quite hard to just play 1, 3, and 5, and in the effort to put down the third but not to put down the fourth, they may end up starting to lift the 2 and 4 in that way, to just play 1, 3, and 5, and in the effort to put down the third but not to put down the fourth, they may end up starting to lift the 2 and 4 in that way, or really press with the third, or start to become very tense in the wrist. So I like to start with just teaching a parachute touch onto a fifth, in that way. Now, just to remind you, I'll just run through very quickly the technique for the parachute touch. You can start by doing a very loose swing, which is a great warm-up for doing the parachute touch. Okay? Then you just imagine that the hand is a hot air balloon, it just floats up into the air. Remember that you're looking for the hand being very relaxed when it gets to the top, and then it just parachutes down very gradually, and you do that quite a few times with your breath, breathing in, breathing out, and then just start to minimize the movement until it's around piano playing area. So what we're using here is gravity, just letting the hand drop down. With gravity, you can drop onto your knee, you can drop onto the piano lid, and then you can just drop onto a fifth. Now, most of us have been taught that D major in the left hand starts with fifth finger, and I'm sure many of you will have played it in that way.
Да.
And this is what happens when we play it with that fingering. Now, I have to take the third finger over, and it has to come quite a long way over to get onto a white note. But look where my second finger is. It's not ready in position for the C sharp. Then the same again happens here. The fourth finger comes over. The third has to move into position. So there's quite a lot of twisting and turning or finding of notes. It doesn't fit naturally under the hand. And if you try it now and just play a D major scale ascending and descending, you may notice that it's not fully even. Now, the way I introduce this finger flick is it's a movement which is coming this way. So it's that movement. Now, I don't just do it from this middle joint. I'm actually doing it from this joint. So everything just bends a little bit. And I start by just doing, I call it dusting the fleck of dust off the key. So you're just flicking something off the key in that way. And I think if you do it really lightly like that, and you're not trying to put the key down, you see how I'm keeping my arm really light and relaxed. So I'm not doing that, I'm not keeping it rigid at all, just letting the arm go with it, and just do this. In that way. So a wonderful advanced example of the triple throw is the Rachmaninoff Prelude in G minor. So this partially depressed pedal, or the halo pedal as I call it, is ideal for creating a glow within a fairly light texture. So it's really ideal for the French repertoire, 20th century French repertoire. So for instance, La Fille aux Cheveux de Lin by Debussy, the girl with the flaxen hair. Now at the beginning, I could play it with no pedal, but it would sound a bit dry. Try it with the pedal all the way down. Now it becomes very harmonious. We don't really hear it as a very interesting melody, so it's become too harmonic. So we might say to ourselves, well, we'll change the pedal a little bit more frequently. So you could do that. So pedal down. Change, 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 change. Which is quite nice, but you get quite a big difference between the pedaling sound and the very dry sound. So what I do there again is just put the pedal part of the way down so that we get that glow to the sound, the warmth, without the thickness. And you can see that the dampers are a little bit up, but they're not all the way up, so it just produces that subtle additional pedal.
Introducing Speech-a-Lot, the most natural sounding text-to-speech software on the market. Hey, I'm Joey, and I'm one of the 30 AI voices from Speech-a-Lot. You listened to this video until now, and you probably couldn't tell I'm not a real human voice. That's because I understand exactly what each phrase is saying, and I know how to put inflections in my voice, just like a real human would do. I was coded in that way that my neuro-linguistic engine will analyze the phrases, and I'll understand when I'm enumerating something, when I have to emphasize a word, or I need to take a deep breath. But you don't have to worry about any of these things. With Speechelo, you can generate as many voiceovers as you want with only 3 clicks. Yes, you heard me right. Only 3 clicks. Click number 1. Just paste the text you want to be transformed into speech in our online text editor. Click number 2. Choose the language and voice that you want to use. We offer male, female, and even kids' voices. And finally, click number 3. Click on Generate, and in 5 seconds your voiceover is ready to be downloaded. How cool is that? And you didn't have to pay a single cent, and didn't have to wait a week to receive your voiceover. We offer voices that are perfect for training videos, voices that are perfect for presentation videos, and voices that sound like Hollywood movie trailers, and even kid voices that sound joyful and innocent. All our voices have elements that make a voice sound real, and include all the voice expressions needed to make people more engaged in your content and make it sound professional. Actually, 98% of the people hearing a voiceover generated with Speechelo can't tell it's not a real human voice. This video is created with a voice from Speechelo, and you are still here, watching and listening to what I have to say. That proves my point.